I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm ready to be here, to be back. This, the Rangers, all of it. It's who I am, whether I'm wearing the badge or not.
He is ready, and so are we. Season 2 of Walker is back, and you can watch episode 2 this Thursday. But this morning, the star and the executive producer of Walker joins us. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you. You're joining us not from the set, but from your beautiful home in Texas. It must be nice to shoot where you live, huh?
It is really nice. I do miss San Diego. I used to go to San Diego every year for Comic-Con, and obviously
That's
pandemic
right.
and whatnot, that's changed a little bit, but it is nice to be home in Austin with my wife and kids and to attempt to help out. It's a lot more difficult than I realized, having spent 15 and a half years in Vancouver while Genevieve, my wife, was mainly watching the kids by herself. So I think she probably wishes I was still filming somewhere else, but we don't talk about that.
How does it feel to be the star and the executive producer at the same time?
It's an honor. You know, it's a big responsibility, but I'm having so much fun doing it. You know, I've been acting for a long time now, professionally, since Gilmore Girls in 2000, all the way through the end of Supernatural. And so that's something I don't want to say I'd become used to, but I'd become accustomed to. But as far as being an EP on this, executive producer, that's been a very new, very exciting journey of seeing a show from its conception to its completion and talking about storylines and characters and casting and something as silly as locations or wardrobe. What am I wearing? And also, I think all my experience being in front of the camera helps me help out logistically, because now I have the power of EP, where I go like, well, let's not have them walk across the room. Let's just have them stand up so we don't have to change all the camera. Just silly stuff, it sounds like on the outside, but it can shave, 2 or 3 hours off the day or more if you have somebody on set who knows how to do it. And so that's been a wonderful experience.
Yeah, it's not easy. There's a lot that goes into this. Now, Lindsay Morgan, who plays your partner, is stepping back as EP. Does that add some challenges for season 2?
Well, I mean, Lindsay Morgan is amazing. I adore her. I enjoy her greatly, and I'm happy to always consider her a friend. And couldn't be more proud of the work she did on set. Her character, Mickey Ramirez, is irreplaceable. And the scenes that we were able to share together on screen, and that we'll still share together on screen, are great. And her character and what she taught Walker and the short time they knew each other were great for my character and Captain James's character. So we're going to take it day by day, just happy that she's taking care of herself. She's a wonderful person who deserves to be as healthy and happy as humanly possible. And so I'm happy she's taken the time to go out and figure out what that is.
You're happy she's happy. Last season, you resolved your on-screen wife's murder, played by your real-life wife. Will we see Emily again this season?
We do see Emily again this season. So because season 1 culminated with Walker finding out finally what happened to Emily, his deceased wife, Walker doesn't have the visions anymore that he had before those questions were answered. And that was part of Walker's journey. Was that he still she was living in his head and almost tangibly in his presence corporeally before he figured out the answers. But we still will see Emily, Genevieve Padalecki, my actual wife. We'll see her with the kids in flashbacks. We'll see her with my parents and with Jerry, and hopefully I'll get to share a screen with Jen again. But we'll have to see how that goes.
Before we go,
she probably doesn't want to work with me anymore.
Who knows? She might. She lives with you, right?
Yeah.
What else can our viewers expect before we go?
Yeah, so season 2, we realized at the end of season 1 that the Walker Ranch has cameras in it. They're being watched at all times. And Walker needs to figure out why. Who did that? Who put them in there? Who's watching them? Why are they watching them? And also, we have a bit more of a drama close to home, which is that the longtime rivals of the Walker family, the Davidson family, have moved back into the ranch next door. They moved out 25 years prior due to an incident that happened on their ranch that Cordell was involved with. And they were kind of run out of town. and that was sort of the linchpin that reignited the Walker-Davidson long-standing feud. And so we'll have to try and get to the bottom of that also and figure out if that feud is worth it or if it's better left in the past.
And of course, you can watch season 2, episode 2, this Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the CW. Jared, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you.